So, without further delay, I give you not only a back-to-back champion, but the most integrous horseman this league has ever put forth. Captain Greenberg.
Thank you. Last year,
This better be good.
we spoke of history, and of Catherine the Great, of St. Petersburg, and of horse fucking. Well, the St. Petersburg Keepatorium, like most great institutions, is based on stories, myths, if you will. The stories remind us of our shared past, and maybe, if we are vigilant, point us towards a future full of hope, reason, and of course, horse fucking.
To be sure of.
Once upon a time, in an America much like our own, there were two men on a mission of sorts. The two men, Jared Soltalamakia, who happened to be white, and Pepper Johnson, who happened to be black, or Salt and Pepper as they were known, were searching this great land for one particular reason, to find horses to fuck. But in this land at this time, it was only permitted for white, usually Protestant men to fuck horses. Blacks were not allowed. This was particularly ironic, because since learning to speak, the only words Pepper Johnson had ever said were, "We fuck horses."
You fuck horses.
They spent years searching horse farms, such as the one we are on tonight, looking for horses to fuck. For Jared, it was easy. He would pound away on horse after horse for hours, while Pepper was forced to sit by and watch, hugging his knees to his chest and muttering over and over, "We fuck horses, we fuck horses." But after several years and several bouts with horse gonorrhea later, Salt decided it was Pepper's turn. So they went to where any two men looking to fuck a horse would go, the plains of Iowa. As they approached Des Moines, a village elder came out to greet them. "We are here to fuck horses," said Jared. The village elder looked them up and down and spoke. "Hold your horses. Only you, Salt, may fuck a horse. We are full of cynicism and doubt and fear, so your friend must watch." "No," screamed Salt. "We fuck horses," said Pepper. The village elder took a deep breath. "I don't know what horse you rode in on, but that is a horse of a different color. A horse
This is going nowhere.
A horse is a horse, of course, but you shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, nor change horses in midstream. This here is a one-horse town, and I heard it straight from the horse's mouth." "We fuck horses," said Pepper. "Now you're beating a dead horse," said the elder. "Maybe you could eat a horse, but you can't close the barn door after the horse is bolted. So you should just get off your high horse and stop putting the cart before the horse, especially if it's a horse with no name." With that, the village elder slammed the door, and Salt and Pepper were left out in the cold. "Don't worry, Pepper," said Salt as he patted his friend's back. "That guy probably thinks you can make the horse drink the water you have led him to." Pepper chuckled. "We fuck horses." So Salt and Pepper moved on. First they went to the hills of New Hampshire, and then to the Nevada desert. But in each place, the same thing happened. The village elder told them that they can't and would turn them away with a series of shitty horse cliches. And they were frustrated and horny. Finally, one day they came to the South Carolina coast, and the village elder came out to meet them at the door. "State your business," said the elder. "We fuck horses," said Pepper. By now, the whole town had gathered to see what the newcomers could want. "Hold your horses," said the elder. "A horse, yes, we know," said Salt, cutting him off. "But this man," he said, pointing to Pepper, "this man has never been given the chance that the rest of us have. I ask you, please let him speak. Let him speak his case, and if you so choose, you may turn us away, and we will not look back." The town elder gathered round with the other elders. "Let him speak," someone yelled from the crowd. The elders stood side by side, and the elders of all spoke. We will allow this black man, to fuck a horse on one condition. He must speak the greatest, most inspiring sentence in the history of speeches." Pepper's eyes were wide, wild. Jared spoke. "Can it have semicolons?" The village elders huddled up and spoke at length. Yes, the elderess said finally. Salt and Pepper were shaking. Okay, Pepper, here it is. You can do it, said Salt. Pepper stood on a nearby podium. He took a deep breath and stood up tall. We, he began. Come on, Pep, whispered Salt. We have taken this journey across this country, a country we love with a message we've carried from the plains of Iowa to the hills of New Hampshire, from the Nevada desert to the South Carolina coast. The same message we had when we were up and when we were down, that out of many we are one, that while we breathe, we hope, and where we are met with cynicism and doubt and fear, and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with a timeless creed that sums up the spirit of the American people in 3 simple words. We
fought horses!
So they did. And now I would like to play a musical tribute to our great league, the Keepatorium of St. Petersburg.